So just expanding on that further, when you say it'll cause a lot of harm, people might have to go into debt. What do you think the consequences will be? People will have to sell property, or, what are we looking at here?
Well, somebody with a self-managed fund invested in an illiquid asset like a business or a farm won't be able to sell 5, 10, 20% of that in order to meet their tax liability. So when they get the bill from the ATO, they'll either have to sell other assets or go into debt. I think that's the difficulty. Those with investments in industry or retail funds are in a different position. They can make withdrawals from those funds fairly easily. So it's really an assault on those with self-managed super funds, which account for $1 trillion of our $4 trillion stock of super, with investments in unlisted or illiquid assets.
We saw, just on another topic, we saw Victoria's opposition delivered their budget reply today, vowing to axe stamp duty for first home buyers. I mean, this would be popular. What do you think, though? Is it good policy to axe stamp duty for first home buyers?
I don't think it's great policy. I think the most sustainable way to make housing more affordable, as experts have pointed out, is to improve supply. And that goes to reducing the costs of construction, making land available and dealing with council zoning. I think giving first home buyers extra money in their pocket, which both the federal government and the opposition did in the last election campaign and the Victorian opposition doing now, just bids up prices. Yes, some first home buyers will be able to get that house, but it'll create price pressures that will leave others out of the market.
I mean, we're seeing more and more of that, just spending money to try and win votes. And it's always been the way that there are some election sweeteners, but it just seems to be getting larger and larger. I mean, I just think that Labor's commitment federally to pay off HECS debt is so egregious. It's so clearly buying the young vote. And, we see it at a state level as well. Do you think this is now the new normal?
Well, it's the new normal because both Labor and the Coalition have ceased defending the interests of taxpayers in this country. So if you lift the veil on all of these spending promises, all of these electoral giveaways, you have both sides of politics reliant on bracket creep and a personal income tax system which taxes $1 in every 2 that you earn over $180,000, which is less than twice average annual earnings. So taxpayers aren't represented by the two major parties, and I think this is the opportunity for the new Liberal leadership to put their stamp on politics and to win a new political constituency, which has been neglected since Howard's time.
I completely agree with you. And I think the figures show Australia has among the highest rates of personal income tax in the world. So this is what we're seeing. David Pearl, always appreciate your insights. Thank you so much.